hats off to that guy.
Yeah.
He does justice. He did justice, major justice.
Oh yeah, he did.
Was
he did.
Who's in? Oh yeah, that's right.
Mom, it's right over there. It's right over there.
What?
Dune, the poster.
No?
It's right there.
That's not Dune.
No.
Oh, that's not it?
No.
Oh.
Let's go. Shocking.
Yo, dude.
No, that was a fantastic film.
It's alright.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man.
Get out of the rain.
Yeah, that's brisk.
Forgot my umbrella.
Brisk.
Yeah.
Man.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Damn. All the way through that movie was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it was not that hard to follow.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
But if there's another
Okay.
part, does that mean that... Does that mean that the original movie that we seen, Dune, that we still didn't see that whole thing yet? Even with this one?
Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, yeah. The original movie actually covers more, like story-wise.
Yeah, because
than this movie.
I mean,
I say this movie is just goes into a lot more detail.
I think so, because I don't remember a romance in the first one.
Yeah, I don't. Well, actually, no. I do remember romance. I do not remember him like getting her like very upset at the end.
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
getting her mad. I thought it was like they just fall in love and that, but no, she's
I wonder if someone. I mean, I imagine there's a book.
Yes.
I wonder if someone has read it and would know which one's a bit more specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like,
9 books. That's true.
there's so much incredible things that happened.
What was over 9 books?
It's too bad.
Oh,
I
the
couldn't take
Dune
your
series
pictures
is like
next.
over 9 books.
What?
Yo, so much has happened in Dune Part 2. And I mean so much.
Oh my.
Mother just shut up, basically.
Silence!
And she was like, oh, like she's just like appalled by like.
Hey, did you hear what she said?
like
Did you hear what she said?
she called him an abomination.
Yeah.
So that's really
Does that mean he
interesting.
really is?
I mean, technically, he's literally 3 different factions.
So is this
in
called
one.
Dune 2? What is it called?
It's just
anyway?
Dune Part 2.
Dune Part 2.
Because
Also, now something I find very interesting is Dune. That's the original name of the planet.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Arrakis
yeah, yeah.
is, well, I guess the new name, but it was originally called Dune. Like their ancestors or whatever called it Dune.
Mm. Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
I mean, either Arrakis or Dune or...
Yeah, Dune's the. So that's cool. I'm glad that they
let me see.
make that clear.
Arrakis.
Yeah, Anna Taylor-Joy, that was a surprise.
I know,
like,
I
oh,
know.
What's his name? Christopher Walken. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So
I
thanks.
didn't know he
That
was
was-
going to be in it.
Very satisfying surprise to
I
see.
finally realized, like, and to the guy that's from what's those movies we watch?
Christopher Walken's is
we
in...
came from this way, right?
Yeah,
Is that right, Heather?
Yeah, we came from that one.
The actors, Christopher Walken, that was an awesome treat. The guy, well, I don't know his name, but he was Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy. That dude, he was like yelling and like getting really mad when his plans weren't working. He was the pale, he was like one of the pale bald guys. He slammed someone against like.
One or the skinny
No,
one?
he was one of the soldiers.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's like the rats.
The one that had to kiss the boot of the other guy.
Oh yeah, that dude. Like, and he was a real character. He was just getting mad because like none of his plans were like working in this movie.
Yeah, and he's very like loyal
And also he ran away like during battle.
Oh, yeah,
He
he
almost
did.
died.
He did.
So that was interesting. And was the Emperor's daughter. Gavin and I have seen her in one other movie. She was in the Black Widow movie.
I mean, she has a familiar face.
She was in Black Widow?
Yeah, she was in Black Widow.
We saw that
Oh, I
movie.
don't- I've
Didn't we
never
go
seen
see that
that.
movie?
Yeah, it was a Marvel movie.
Didn't
But
we
that was the first
say?
time I saw her.
Didn't we go see Black Widow? I thought we saw it.
Yeah, we did, and it was.
That's why she looked
alright.
familiar.
But anyway, she played a much better role in this one, being the daughter of the
The
Emperor.
music was very loud.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Brr.
Yeah,
but
at certain points
it
it
was so triumphant and
Oh yeah, do you
Man.
know the vibrations
oh
on
my
the
gosh,
chairs?
man, he just really.
Every time
I'm so proud of Timothy Chalamet.
Oh,
you feel the
yeah.
vibrations
Yeah.
on the chairs and
What
on
an
the chair
excellent
and on the
job.
sides of the chairs.
Yes, I did feel it. I felt all of that.
Yeah,
And that was cool.
it's like, can you imagine if we would have had 3D glasses?
I don't think we need 3D glasses for this movie. We don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So it
I
costs
don't
$20 here to see a movie like that?
In IMAX. It'd be cheaper if we saw it in a regular showing.
Yeah, but there, I like this one. I mean,
I owe you $20.
for
I don't know.
a movie of that caliber,
Oh yeah.
that's now we know where to go.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes. Yeah, that place is open for. It's very interesting to see the dynamic of Timothy or Paul. He throughout the whole, basically majority of the movie, he knows he's being praised as a messiah, a faith type figure to all of them. Like he's gonna save all of them, and the whole time he's just like, I'm not their messiah. I'm no savior to them. I'm just, I just want their help to fight and all that stuff. Like
That's what he said in the beginning. Then he got all big-headed about it.
Okay, well, he's being very genuine about all of that stuff, and of course he wants them to be it seems like he does want them to be free and stuff like that. He's not trying to betray them in any way or just or backstab them, it's oh, I'm gonna use this to my advantage. He wanted to keep it real with them, hey, I'm not your messiah, but I'll still lead you guys, or I'll still whatever. And also when he was getting those visions of them dying and all that stuff, he's singing I don't want that to happen either, which is just pretty neat. It speaks to his character.
I just don't know why he
yeah.
wants the emperor's daughter. They seems like there's something behind that.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
That's just wrong. It's just that a minute ago.
I mean, does he even know her?
He was just telling
not at all.
Zendaya that he loves her, and then
Yeah.
Or is he just in love with her face and
I feel like he just. All right. You know what? Maybe I just don't know the real reason behind it, but I feel like
is beautiful.
Yeah, they're both very pretty. So I don't want to say he just said it just to say it.
He has too
I want to
much power.
be he said it because I guess that's just what happens when you take over. I don't know, but I don't think he's even interested in being with that woman at all. He's just all right, I just want to seize your father's power and stop this avenge my dad basically. So I don't really see him doing anything with the daughter. So I can't really
Maybe
think of her.
he'll have a baby with her, but
No.
If he marries
That'd be
her,
yes.
yes.
I don't think so, because he said he loves Zendaya basically, and I feel like he's gonna come back to Zendaya. Something's gonna happen there. I don't think he has an interest in the Emperor's daughter. If I'm being completely honest, yeah. So why all of a sudden would he be oh, I just want to drop her and just go to a woman I don't know at all?
He's just confused.
I think, and also we do see his character change drastically.
Oh yeah.
He drinks that the water of life, basically
the blue poison.
Yeah, or they call it the water of life, or because from the worm, it's extracted from the worm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the dog?
Yeah.
So something I want to point out on that is he was seeing these visions, but the thing is he was only seeing fragments of the visions. So one thing I was thinking in the back of my head was okay, so this guy is seeing visions. He's seeing that people are gonna die, and what if he did not drink the water? Because I don't think he didn't want to do it at first, and these people had died. So I was what if he did not drink the water? That means he doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what to expect, and that's probably why it results.
Pretending to be.
But no, that's probably why it results in all of them dying, because he can't see the full picture of the future possibilities. But if he drinks the water, then he can see the future. I think I do recall that from the older movie. That's the thing, is he needs to see all the future possibilities to have an upper hand against the enemies they have, because the enemies are they're really powerful and they could take out all the Freemen. So like the Harkonians have like all their technology and stuff. So he needed to see, like, okay, which future is the one that's going to, like, we're going to win, basically. And that's what that, like, poison, like, helped him with. So,
Yeah.
So it also changed him. I want to say it made him, well, it did make him more confident because, like, oh, I could see now, I know what's going on. But also, like, I could see the point of, like, he looked like he was almost, like, mad with power.
Yeah.
Because he was yelling at everyone. He's saying, like,
that.
it's like, I'm in charge here. You do as I say. Like, he's just
kind of.
Man, that scene when he yelled for the first time, he yelled at his mom. His mom's like, "You're giving him hope." It's like, that's not hope.
Yeah. Hold on.
He's just like, he's
Don't
like
get out yet.
actually angry that he's like being made this figure.
I think we Lord bless us because see another car looking for a parking.
Awesome. Yeah.
Man, this is a tight parking lot.
Yo, Gavin, that's not hope.
I don't even know his name.
I forgot his name.
Fade or whatever.
Yeah, Fade.
Yeah.
Yeah. That dude's a menace.
Yeah.
And you know, while I was watching, I was trying to line it up with the characters in the original movie.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I think
Wow.
describe how he won the fight in the duel.
Yeah,
You wondering what happened?
I didn't get that at all because I'm like,
Yeah, when I had to figure it out, but I was like, oh, I know what
they
he
got
did.
stabbed in the gut.
He did. So, okay, you ready, Ma? Want me to tell you how he won?
Huh.
'Cause I thought he died too.
I thought
But
he died
because
too.
when I saw it, I was
thought he
like,
was gonna die.
I was thinking like the main character doesn't die like that.
Exactly.
Like,
I was gonna say, I knew he was gonna die. Wasn't gonna die because
there's no way. Like,
doesn't.
there's really no way. And so what happened was they're fighting. It's all like epic and stuff. And then, you know,
It's all epic and
freaking-
stuff.
Yeah, Fade closes in on Paul. All right.
Uh-huh.
He goes in, stabs him in the gut. I don't know how he did that. That was like a really good blow. I wasn't expecting him to do that, but he stabs him in the gut. He's like, oh gosh, like I'm stabbed, like, you know, like and then Fade thinking, you know, he has the upper hand, which well he does.
Wow.
And that, so he thinks he has the opening to do the final blow because Fade stabbed Paul with Paul's own blade.
Oh, wow.
Fade didn't stab him with his blade. Fade stabbed Paul with his own weapon.
okay.
Wow.
So during the fast combat, he turned his arm against him and making him stab himself in the gut, basically.
Wow.
So he has his blade in there, so he's thinking like, man, I made you stab yourself. So now I can really kill you. So he goes in and he's like pressing the other blade. And what Paul did was he was like, okay, I could be a little wrong, but he basically let him like, all right, I'm gonna let you jab me in the shoulder, but while that's happening, I'm gonna remove the blade from my gut and stab it in you. So that's basically what
Wait,
he
say that
did.
again. Repeat that again. Just one more time.
You're right. He's like, I'm gonna let your blade stab into my shoulder, but while that's happening, I'm gonna remove the blade from my gut and stab it in you and do it. That will be the killing blow for you.
Okay, now I
So
understand.
that is what happened, and he like outsmarted him basically. He had him almost. I want to say he like knew what he was doing,
Wow.
and also was like a
So he was
live or
standing
die
there
moment.
waiting for his stomach.
Yeah, and he was thinking like,
Don't forget to go to Walmart.
yeah, I want to say he like knew what he was doing. And was like, okay, I got him. Like
Wow.
he's gonna
That
fall
was
for it.
smart
Basically.
fighting.
Yeah, he's gonna fall for it. So, and he did, and that's why Fade looks at him and goes,
All right.
"It was a good fight." And like, you got me good.
Oh yeah. He said you fought well or something like that.
Yeah.
That was really smart
So-
fighting.
Because no one was expecting that.
No.
Because he was like, so you're telling me this guy's gonna pull this blade out and get stabbed again and then kill his opponent? Like, okay. So,
Wow.
also,
All right.
Here's Walmart at.
It's up ahead.
I didn't know that he still had a blade in his shoulder until
Yeah.
the guy fell down.
yeah, I know. And everyone thought that, and you saw it in Zendaya's eyes as well. Like, he thought that, like, Tim was done. Like, that was
Yeah.
it. But he was still, I guess, good for the
He
fight.
says, "Is this your pet?"
Oh, yeah, I was messed up. I was like, that's your pet?
I know. What is that
Any
all
special
about?
favors for the pet or tricks or whatever?
Oh, yeah, that's what. Anything for the pet's attention?
I mean, was he gonna say something nasty?
So, what do you think? We keep on Zendaya. But I mean, what do you think she's really? I mean, now she's pissed, hurt. What is she up to now? She's gonna riding the worm. What for? I mean, what?
I know. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of. Well, I'm sure
Why do you
she's
think she
upset
did it?
because of how he's like leading the people and that stuff. I just think she wants to do that.
I don't know. The original Dune. I don't remember.
That didn't happen.
Love story where.
That did not happen. That's the thing.
Is
I
that
don't
her
remember.
like moving on without him?
Yeah. Well, I want to say she's gonna come back to him because at some point Paul does say she will come to realize or like understand. So I want to say that'll be very yeah, or like oh he does love me type of thing. Also, I just want to mention this. The Emperor's daughter, the one with the blonde hair, that was like you said she looked like she was in like knight's armor and the same. So at a certain point, because throughout the movie, she talks real calmly and stuff, and like and also with some type of concern.
Wait,
But
I said what?
The blonde woman, got her name, the Emperor's daughter. She's like all calm and well collected. But then when they're on Atreides with her dad, sorry, with her dad, Christopher Walken sitting on the throne.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point they all stand up and then like they're being guarded by all those like swordsmen, right?
Yeah.
And then what happens is Paul shows up. He's like scaring all of them, I guess you could say. Scaring all of them because there's a bunch of men. And like he walked toward them and stuff and like yelled at them and all that. And when that happened, there's a certain point that I noticed where the Emperor's daughter looks like really scared. Like she's like she's thinking like man, F this, I'm out, like type of scared. Like she looked like so just like I did not sign up for this. Like I'm thinking like man, she is horrified right now.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
I noticed that too. That was.
I thought that was so funny.
That was very.
And then like when he's like, oh, I'll take her as like, what is it? What do you say?
Her hand,
Yeah, I'll take her hand, and she's like, just like even worse. Like oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Wow. I guess back in those times she didn't have a choice.
Maybe, but yeah, that's interesting. Like things that happened there, and like also like what else?
Well, my grandma.
Man, the first scene where it's showing all those like guys in the black suits, they were trying to find them, and like you know how he was hiding it.
Oh.
You know how they floated up that rock?
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was awesome.
Man,
That was awesome.
Powers.
Yeah, when that first shot went off, I was so loud I wasn't ready for it, and I was like, oh, and then they started like all getting shot up. I was like, dang, man.
I love how they have certain powers.
Oh yeah.
And when their eyes get blue, when they get all excited about something.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's go to.
Very interesting how what's his name? They call him Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
The one that was like yelling and getting all mad.
Wait, he was in Guardians of
Yes.
the Galaxy?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's the muscular dude. He's like an alien.
Wait. Oh, Jax. The guy with
Drax.
the bald head.
Yeah. So Drax, in this movie he's like mad, he's slamming that dude's head against like the table map thing.
Yeah.
Like on his planet.
What
Like
about.
he was so mad and he wanted to prove himself to his uncle. And then when he goes into battle, he just starts running away. Well, I know he doesn't do it immediately, but then he's kind of like, oh crap, like we're getting like screwed up out here because they kept on getting like assassinated by all the Fremen and the dust.
Yeah, that was
Because
pretty
he couldn't
scary.
see any of them. And then he just starts running away, and then he tries escaping, and like he almost dies.
Yeah,
I know I mentioned it, but I find it interesting how he went from being really loud and like I will do this, I will
Miss Walmart or
take
something?
over the Fremen, and then he just runs away.
No, not the one you want to go to.
He ran away for how many miles? Though?
Oh, well, not that far, but he got on his ship, and he's just trying to get out of there.
Let me see, Mom.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if we ever had social
the fight. They call it live to fight another day. When you know you can't like win.
Isn't that called missing in action?
Yeah, or they say their expression they use is they live to fight another day.
Are you gonna turn left? Go to Walmart?
Yeah, when we get there.
Yeah, we're approaching.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to
I can't even tell. It's so dark out
other
there.
stuff. But it's very interesting the whole like the emperor and the whole thing with their
What about the
ulterior
dresses
motives.
and what is it with that belt over that lady's face? Was she deformed or something?
Which one?
No, they
The Reverend
once-
Mother.
No, they just do that.
That's their
That's their outfit.
formal.
I don't like that. We can't even see her face. What does she look like?
I don't know. She would be an old lady. I don't know.
Well, which one are you talking about? I'm getting
The first Reverend Mother before
Oh.
Timothy's mother becomes the Reverend Mother. I don't even know what she looked like throughout the whole movie
Oh,
because her
okay.
thing was all
Something I'm
dark.
gonna mention. So you know alright, I'm gonna say this. The original Reverend Mother in the first movie, the one that says, put your hand in the box. That one? Alright.
Put your right hand.
Obviously she's dressed in all black, right?
Mhm.
Now this, I noticed this and I was like, what the heck? This is actually the one thing that stuck out the most to me. I might have to re-see it again.
Mhm.
But she's in all black, right? So we
Mhm.
know that. I'm making that statement clear. But when she is walking, because she was at the gladiator match, the black and white scene, she was there.
Mhm.
It shows her walking in, and when she's standing with everyone else in the black and white scene, her entire outfit is white.
What?
Like as if,
I thought it was black.
yeah, like the way the light reacted to her clothing made it white in that shading.
Wow, how weird.
So she's still wearing black clothing, but in that visual aspect where they're all black and white,
I'm gonna
it
have to see
went
that
literally
part
went from black to white. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, well, no one else is dressed up like her. In this
Yeah,
scene, no one else is a Reverend Mother. She's the only Reverend Mother in that arena or like standing there. So it has to be her, and she did not change her clothes. She's always in that black cloak. So literally her outfit went from black to white.
Wow, that is so
I mean,
funny.
with the tall like hat.
You know,
Yes,
when
yes.
I took black and
found-
white photography,